a look at Milwaukee, it all comes down to this one game. At least they have the home crowd behind them.
And it's simple. I mean, this kind of advantage is why you fight so hard in the regular season. All they can focus on, survive and advance.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3. The 3 from Prince. Holiday grabs the miss. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And it's good for 2.
Well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact.
Antetokounmpo outside. Driving inside. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the
balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Holiday against Lillard. They kick it out to Porzingis. Feet out, and the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the evening.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And it's Tatum missing. The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Lillard. Back to Porter. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jackson, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Trent in for Lillard. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Trent outside. Horford against Kuzma. Outside Porter. Off target from outside. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Brown. Brown!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Porter, that time on the assist from Jackson.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Brown. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw misses. Boston making a switch here. He's off on the second.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
And the basket by Shireman. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, up 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Gary Trent is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Jackson in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Trent. The 3. Pritchard, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Jackson, the pass to Trent. Fires the 3. Tatum pulls it in. Boston leading by 5. It's stolen by Trent. Pass to Lopez. Jackson outside. Antetokounmpo finds Jackson. The Bucks making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Hauser. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for the Bucks. Sims comes in for Lopez. And it's Kyle Kuzma in for Prince. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. And the Bucks miss again. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And it's in there.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Poke loose. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by White. Antetokounmpo against White. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
The Celtics with the lead. And here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Over Kuzma. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Jackson outside. Here's the three. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Kuzma against Brown. The three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. The putback.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
36 seconds left in the first half of this one. Tatum passes to Holiday. Brown looking around. Again, Brown missing. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Now Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Jackson. 1 second left. Tatum with the block. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top, up 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Boston Celtics.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically. Seeing how things are shaping. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, locking down the middle. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. And Milwaukee shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Lillard passes to Porter. Here's Prince. Lillard looking around. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Here's Tatum. Porter pulls it in. And here's Milwaukee now. Prince finds Lillard. The 3 is up. Prince can't hit. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. To the inside. It's Tatum working inside.
And Tatum is an impressive athlete. So good at knifing inside and finishing at the rim.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Portis. He's checked in for Kuzma. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Porter. Porzingis grabs the board.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Lillard against Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Porter, the pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Lillard with the ball. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Lopez for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Brown doesn't.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People will work. This calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
The call was wrong. He'll back him up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the first one at the line is good.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Well, I guess the simple layup wasn't enough. He had to add some flair to it.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Brown against Prince. Porzingis with a screen on Prince. And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by Boston. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Tatum! Money from deep!
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Pritchard. Porter against Holiday. Here's Tatum. Prince grabs the miss.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brown passes to Porzingis. Basket counts. Porzingis has got 10.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Antetokounmpo. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots. Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes! And the foul! That one on Tatum.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Pritchard. The three-pointer off the mark. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Trent. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots. He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Good on the shot.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Tatum. Holiday passes to Brown. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you. Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
And he can't hit the second.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. To tie it up. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Tatum.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Jackson in for Porter Jr. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Outside Brown. Goes up with the stripe. Rebounded by Trent. The Bucks trail. Here's Lillard to take the lead. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Holiday passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with the throwdown.
Well, he's never fazed by those big moments. Tatum with a big hoop right there.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Jackson. Prince comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. White against Prince. Porter pass to Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Tatum.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And the Bucks making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Tatum from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. To take the lead. Here's Lillard. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Brown. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Out to Lillard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
That's his 5th personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Lillard. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Lillard.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Tatum from long range. And connects from downtown.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Prince. And here's Lillard. On the wing, Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard outside. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love the... a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Off the inbound pass. Lillard can't get it to go. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van